5 reasons men come back even when they don't want a relationship. I know it's annoying, it's difficult, and it is painful when you lose love, and for some reason, when love comes back, love does not want to stay. You're waiting, dreaming of this moment that this man would come back and love you and show you the love that you always wanted from him, and now he is back. Or maybe he comes back and forth and you're hoping this is the last time. But why does he never want a relationship when he comes back? Let's explore this. My name is Chengi. I'm your dating and relationship expert here at the Black Swan Relationship Academy, where we teach you ladies how to present as a high value, high status, and high worth woman that high quality men find completely irresistible. If that sounds like you, welcome. You are absolutely on the right channel. So let's get going. Number 1, a man will come back out of a damaged ego. He left you for dead. He thought that you wouldn't make it without him. And here you are glowing. You are on your glow up. You are looking great. You've been to the gym. You're making more money. You're sparkling. You're further than he ever thought you would go. And now he's coming back to check because his ego is damaged, and he wants to put you right back where you were when he found you, because that's the only thing that's going to stay the feeling of rejection and regret from walking away from the best thing that ever happened to him. This is so important, ladies, that when you have your glow up, you have your moment, you're over him, you're doing well, you're going to the gym, to block and delete. And don't let that mess back into your life, because if you do, you're going to be right back to square one. House of Swans is the new portal for the Black Swan Relationship Academy. The House of Swans is where you will be able to completely access me and those of you who are serious, focused, and committed to your Black Swan journey. In the House of Swans, you will get access to many of the courses in the academy depending on your subscription level, but most importantly, you will get the exclusive courses I am creating only for the women in the House of Swans. So far, we've been talking about the power dynamics between men and women, sharing things that I will never share on public platforms, giving you insight so you understand how power flows between the masculine and the feminine. I'm also sharing about how to be completely and totally unforgettable in the bedroom, how to get a man to be completely and absolutely generous with you. And all you have to do to be a part of this elite society is to click the link in bio, and if you're watching this on Instagram, comment the word swans and a link will be sent to you. Love you lots. Number 2, he's coming back to test accessibility. You've always been this revolving door. When he needs an ego stroke, guess who he can call? You've always been that girl whose door is open, and so this time he's coming back, and you think you made it clear that it's only for a relationship, but because he's had a pattern of being able to access you in the past, he's just checking to see if it's a revolving door. If you let him back in, it's going to be a repeat of pattern, because he really wasn't back for the relationship. What's the lesson here, ladies? If you've already given a man a second chance, very rarely does he deserve a third. And if you are to give a man a second chance, it has to be with a clear set of boundaries and standards that are reinforced and tested over a period of time, so that a third chance becomes clear to him will never be available. And when you are thinking of giving a man a second chance, there's so many other considerations that you need to hold in place, and this is where we're here to help you should you need our help. But if you take him back, you will find yourself on a very toxic ride for an incredible amount of years and waste way too much of your life and time. The next reason is the fear that you may have moved on. Maybe there are rumors that you are seeing somebody. Maybe he's seen you in a picture with somebody. There's this feeling about you, knowledge about you. He's seen something and he thinks she's moved on. And so I'm going to check back in. This is a little bit of a power move. Even though he knows you're gone, men like to feel like they can still access that woman they've been sexual with, because obviously if you're in a relationship now, then he will not be able to access you sexually. access to you is revoked until further notice. So sometimes a man will come back because he just wants to check, is this a for real relationship? Is this something that I can still poke at? Can I still get her back if I wanted to? Because I like the idea of having that open door. So if you found a new man, this is why we gotta block and delete the exes, because half the time they're coming back for that annoying ego stroke. The next one is a power play. Something I've touched on a little bit in the point before. Men like to feel powerful over the women they've had in their past. They like to feel like they have some ownership over her. It makes them feel good in their little egos that I have power in this dynamic. It's a sad day when they realize that they simply do not have the power. So they will come back just to check, to see if they can dysregulate you, if they can still move you emotionally. In which case, ladies, let a man go. If you can show up at your highest self, be respectful and honoring and behave right, and a man can still walk away, it's not that there was anything wrong with you. It's because he's just not in a position in life where he wants to make anything happen. Taking a man back is always going to be a higher risk than really starting over with somebody new, because somebody who has to be convinced to come back is never a good idea. Last but not least, he regrets losing you. Perhaps he has actually changed. Perhaps he's actually gone through life and made all these mistakes and realized that you are the best thing ever. If he genuinely regrets losing you, then he will do what it takes. He will be respectful. He will stick around. He will be able to start over and be consistent. This is the fifth point and the most important one. Most men are not in this category of regret. Most men are in all the other four categories. But should you choose to give this guy a chance because you genuinely believe that something has changed, that he has had a change of heart, that he's learned a lesson or two, and you feel like this is something I would like to be able to give to him, then my advice to you, my darling, is let him work for it. Let him put in more work this time than he ever had to put in the past to get you back, and give nothing away until you are absolutely satisfied over a period of time that he absolutely means it. I hope that you're taking care of yourselves out there, and if you need any help with a partner who won't go away, who keeps coming back, you can go to the link in the bio, comment help in the comment section, and somebody will get that link to you. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. In the meantime, do take care of you. Love you lots. Bye-bye. If you've been listening to this broadcast, you feel that you identify with anything that I have said, I want you to know that we're not leaving you on your own. Actually, I have created a complimentary initial call with my coaches. You will be able from today onwards to call one of the coaches and have a conversation about the particular issue that is bothering you. This call is completely free. No obligation. It is our ministry and our service to you to make sure that we get to touch base with you, understand what's going on with you, and actually give you a moment to speak with a professional, maybe even for the first time in your life. But I don't know how long I'll be able to offer this to you, my darling swan. But whilst it is here and you're watching this video, please find the link below, or if you're on Instagram, comment help. Take care of you.